Yes, SRM, we learn, leap, and lead, right? So it's a nostalgic feeling standing in front of you guys, delivering TED. It's my first ever TED. I don't know कि मैं इसके बाद दोबारा दूंगा या नहीं दूंगा. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and my fellow dream chasers, SRM, right? So let me take you back to my first day of hostel. Just like you guys, my dream was also to get a high-end placement in a high-end company, just like Microsoft. But on the first day of hostel, I knew that I have to stay ahead of the curve. So for that, I opened up this infamous book of calculus by Dr. G. Balaji on the first night of hostel. And bus I was just studying, and my friend from the another room, he passed by and he entered my room and asked, भाई क्या कर रहा है तू? And I just replied, मैं पढ़ाई कर रहा हूँ because मेरे को सबसे आगे रहना है, I need to get a job in Microsoft. And he replied back कि exams and classes तो यार बहुत late है अभी, like तो let's just play some CS:GO, enter my room, let's have fun. And that sounded logical to me. I closed my mathematics book and started playing CS:GO. And trust me, guys, that was the first and the last time I opened that book, and that book never been opened since then.
So, yeah. So, I thank Siddhant Mishra. Siddhant was his name. I thank Siddhant Mishra because अगर वो उस दिन मेरी बुक बंद नहीं करा था तो शायद आज मैं यहाँ पे आपके सामने आके टेक टॉक नहीं दे रहा होता. So guys, hi, this is Ankush Pardasa and I'm the founder and CEO of thediva.com. You guys saw me in Shark Tank. I'm a proud alumni of SRM University and a dreamer. So talking about my dreams, before that I really want to ask you guys one simple question. How many of you guys watch Reels? Can I have a yes from one of you guys? Yes. It was just to get your attention because I know सुबह से लेके शाम तक आप बोर हो चुके हो. It's nowhere related to my speech. So talking about the story, let's go back to the story again. So it was my first day of hostel. Definitely I closed that book. So what did I do? I joined SRM Movies and Dramatics Club. I joined theatre. And my second dream was to become a movie director, to write plays, to do plays, and that was my passion. And I lived it for the next 3 years. But during the third year of my college, COVID hit. And due to COVID, I had to go back to my home. I stayed with my family for a few months and got to know that my father and my mother have faced a huge loss in their business due to COVID. And that day I realized that not all dreams can come true, and it's not always important to turn your passion into profession. Because what I feel is कि उस सक्सेस का क्या फायदा जो तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स ही इंजॉय ना कर पाए, राइट? उस सक्सेस का क्या फायदा जो तुम्हें अकेले को आए? तो दैट डे आई killed my dream of becoming a director. So it was not just a 3-year long dream. I was doing theatre since 2011 when I was just 11 years old kid. Since then I was doing theatre and this dream was inside me probably for continuous 10 years. And then they killed my dream for my family because that was the only decision which came into my mind. So what next? Then I went back to my initial dream. The first dream. The day one dream. The day one dream was to get a good job, right? But 4 साल तो पढ़ाई नहीं करी थी तो कौन मेरे को जॉब देगा, कौन मेरे को नौकरी देगा? Then again, because what I feel is कि I have a lot of seniors in my life, lot of friends in my life who have guided me enough in this path, in this journey. So one of my seniors asked me, he was like, what are you doing now? What are you planning now? I was like, I'm looking for a job. Can you guide me? Can you give me a reference or something? Then he asked me a simple question. तूने life में किया क्या है? I was like, theatre. And the second thing was, he said that तूने एक और चीज़ करी है वो है sales और business और जो तूने अपनी family में सीखा है. So why did he tell me that? Why उसने मेरे को क्यों कहा कि तूने sales करी है? Because from my childhood I stayed with my parents. I have been to their retail stores. I have worked there, and in technical terms, I have done an internship in my father's retail store where I was working directly with the founder and learning sales from the founder himself. And that helped me to get 3 jobs, not just one. I applied in first job, that was Byju's. I got into it. I got 10 lakhs per annum. Then I applied in Whitehead Junior. They gave me 12.5 lakhs per annum. And then there was another company which I applied in off campus and they gave me 26.28 lakhs per annum. And it was way more than the people who opened the book on first day. and I was the highest placed guy from SRM that year. So things were going pretty smooth for me, right? एक सपना मर गया था लेकिन दूसरा सपना आ गया था. I was making good money actually because I was making some 2-3 lakhs a month. So during the first month of my job in Hyderabad, my job was to meet high level clients of the company and also teach how to sell plots to the lower level of the company. Then in this meeting of high level clients, one of my client was sari manufacturer, where we discussed about the sari market, where it told me that a sari which is manufactured at X price is being sold in the market for 4x or 5x price. And this triggered my mind. Because एक कंट्री में एक चीज 500 रुपए की बन रही है और उसी कंट्री में 1500 की कैसे बिक सकती है? Why there's a long gap in the market? Then he told me about the whole chain that a sari goes from a manufacturer to distributor, then to wholesaler, then to retailer, and then finally it reaches to consumer. And I was like, can I solve this problem in any way? At least for me, I can solve it or I can make something out of it. And the initial idea was not to make a big platform or to create a revolution, to bring a revolution in the industry. No, it was not like that. I just wanted to have a passive income because I was already earning 2-3 lakhs a month. So how can I earn the passive income? But I called my father. I was like, Papa, have you ever seen a sari worth 500 rupees? He was like, no. And I was like, hey, Papa, I'll send these saris to your place and you can sell it in 999. So in my mind, I was having 200 का profit from my father because 300 की लेके I was selling this in 500 to my father. And my father replied that हमारे यहाँ साड़ी नहीं बिकती. That North India or Himachal is not a place for sarees. So when he replied, when he answered me this, and my mind questioned me that अगर हिमाचल में नहीं बिकती तो कहाँ बिकती है? It was not like that कि पापा ने बोला कि नहीं बिकती तो कहीं नहीं बिकती. And when we started researching, I thought let's research कहाँ पे बिकती है. And when I started researching, I got to know that there is no other online platform which is selling multiple categories of sarees. There are more than 50 categories of sarees, and no one is selling directly from manufacturer to the customers. And I realized that the sari market in India is worth more than 50,000 crores, but no one is doing anything in this industry for online market or online customers. And I was like, let's do this. Let's work on it. And we started working on it. So talking about the work, talking about how I used to work on my startup, because my job was a 12-hour job. I used to go to office at 9 o'clock and almost come back at 9 or 9:30 sometimes. So we used to start working we used to research our startup at 10:30 and then it will go up to 2 a.m. Sorry. Because I had lived in SRM hostels, we had lived with the boys and हम पूरी रात जागे रहते थे to get the chola bhatura on Sundays. So that helped me to stay awake for full night, and I kept on working 2-3 attendance time, and I remember a day 21st March 2021 is then I started working at 10:30 and it was 7:30 in the morning. And that day I realized that I need to focus on one thing, either job or startup, or am I confident enough that I can leave my job and start a startup? So as I already told you guys that I come from a theater background, right? I'm a little bit of Bollywood in my mind. So that day I took my phone, kept in front of me in 1 BHK. I started talking to myself. And here's a quick video of that.
Struggle है, ठीक है. And sometimes so I'm making this video for future Ankush कि उसको पता चले कि कहाँ से कहाँ आया हूँ मैं. And also मैं स्टार्टअप पे काम कर रहा हूँ. And now I'm remembering वो APJ अब्दुल कलाम ने कहा था that सपने वो नहीं होते जो तुम बंद आंखों से देखते हो, सपने वो होते हैं जो तुम्हें सोने नहीं देते. I guess this is a dream. कि सपने जो सोने नहीं दे.
So I hope the future Ankush is proud of this past Ankush. So this video was shot in a 1 BHK on 21st March of 2021, and that was that day I left my job. I think I should remove this. Okay, we'll come back to this later. So That was the day I left my job and came back to Himachal. But before this journey of Hyderabad to Himachal, I went to Delhi, I went to Ahmedabad, I went to Surat, I went to Mathura Vrindavan, I went to Gujarat, I went to Chennai, I went to Hyderabad, I went to West Bengal to meet different manufacturers, to meet different sari manufacturers, because I had no idea about sari market. I had no idea how can I convince these manufacturers to come on board with me. And trust me, guys, I have met almost 2,000 manufacturers in this journey, and 1,950 rejected me. So when I see rejections in my journey, there are a lot of rejections, right? From the initial days only, I have faced rejections. But these rejections never demotivated me. I was looking for that one manufacturer who can believe me and come on board in my journey, and that happened. And I onboarded India's 6th best sari manufacturer, and then kept on onboarding multiple manufacturers. And in the journey of 1 month, I onboarded 42 different sari manufacturers to come on board on my platform. And this video was shot on 21st March. This is not a full video. In this video, I promised myself that I'll launch my startup in 3 years. And if I launch this startup, this video should be in public. And 15 June 2021, I launched Diva, and on exactly after 3 months, on 21st June 2021, our app went live on Play Store, and I posted this video to public that I did it. And that was the first time when I realized that I think I can do something big. If I can leave that 27 LPA job and can start or can launch this startup, then probably I can do anything. So in the first week of my startup, in the first week of this fairy tales, where I was thinking कि अरे अब तुम revolution ले आए साड़ी industry में, right? I'll be a millionaire, I'll be a billionaire. But that died in the second week because sales started, sales stopped. No one was coming on a platform, no one was buying anything. And my parents, my whole society started questioning me. I remember the days, I come from a small village, so probably you guys must be knowing that. I come from a small village, and गाँव में क्या होता है ना, everyone knows everyone. ठीक है, तो आंटियाँ क्या करती थी, मैं मम्मी की दुकान में पूछती थी कि बेटा क्या कर रहा है? He left this 27 LPA job and started this साड़ी का दुकान. So my mother never pressured me. She never told me that this is happening. She used to just come to me and she used to just discuss कि आज ना ऐसा ऐसा हुआ. या फिर these aunties what they'll do, they'll come go to my mama's दुकान and they'll ask. They'll say that मेरे बच्चे का 10 लाख का पैकेज लग गया. Why? So I love my home, I love my family, I love my village. But that was the moment when that particular home, which I used to love a lot, started giving me negativity or depression. And after 3 months of this startup, July, August, September, I came back to Chennai. I left my house without a plan and with a limited source of money, amount of money. I promised my father कि अम्मा आपसे पैसे नहीं लूँगा. I promised my mother, मैंने कहा आंटी हैं कि उनको बता देना कि मेरा बेटा चेन्नई में बड़े ऑफिस में काम कर रहा है. So what was then बड़ा ऑफिस? It was a flat in Abode. That's it. So in the initial days, I borrowed some money from Slice Pay. I borrowed some 50-70,000 from Slice and paid my flat security, paid my rent for first 2 months. Then I borrowed rent from my juniors, my friend. I remember the days, remember the times when, because I had no money, I was just living on doston ka paisa. I used to, again, work in the nights. I used to have my dinner, start working for full night. In the morning, get a tea from BTS and then sleep. And sleep for a whole day so that कि मेरे को खाना सिर्फ एक बार खाना पड़े. So that was the day, that was the time. And I call it the worst day of my life, worst phase of my life. And that was the time when I thought that probably I am not made for startups. Or I'm not a good enough founder who can run this company. And a lot of questions came in my mind, and I thought of giving up on startup. But I remember when I launched Diva, I went to my father and I said, "Papa, आज हम Diva launch कर रहे हैं." So he replied, "Diva is a Punjabi word and it means that it translates to a sacred lamp." And my father's shop is also named as Jyoti Cloth House, and Jyoti is also translated to second name. So my father said that in 2004 your mama started Jyoti General Store, and in 2014 I started Jyoti Cloth House. That Jyoti which we started in 2004 is still running. वो अभी भी दुनिया को रोशन कर रही है. So today you are starting Diva, and मेरा आशीर्वाद ये है कि तेरा दीवा जिंदगी में ऐसे जलता रहे. And when I thought of giving up, that thought came in my mind कि I can fail, right? I can fail, but my parents can't, or the son of that father can't. And you know the worst feeling in anybody's life is if you fail in front of your parents. Nothing can be worse than that. And I was going through that phase, and that day again I shot a video. And here you go. Play it.
कि struggle है, ठीक है. And sometimes I feel like कि एक लोगों में आ रहा है और ये something tough टाइप चल रहा है. It will change. उस दिन I will cry. Till then I won't, even if I wish to.
So I wanted to cry that day, but I felt like that I had no option. I had no option of giving up. And I kept on working. I kept on working on my starter, working on my team, and we started getting good sales. Then we applied in Shark Tank Season 2. We got rejected finally. And this was the time, December 2022. When we got rejected, we got told that we have not made to Shark Tank Season 2. And all of our team, the full team who was in SRM, we were in SRM. And I realized that I have failed again. I have got rejection again. And now I need to rebuild it from the place where I started. And that was the day I pivoted again. We went from Himachal to, I went from Chennai to Himachal. I started offline operations there. We hired a team, full-time team. We started working again. We worked on branding. We worked on personal branding. We worked on each and every aspect of it. क्योंकि अब मेरे को reject नहीं होना था. And now I had to make it big. Because either you have a hell lot of money to spend on branding and create a big brand, or just go to a platform similar to Shark Tank where you can get that much amount of branding for free. Simple. And I applied in Season 3. And I remember that the day I applied, the day it got submitted, I was traveling from Delhi to Himachal, and I was sitting in a restaurant in Karnal, and because it was not a manifestation, people got confused with the manifestation. It was not. It was my confidence. I was confident enough that I'll do it. I'll make it. So I wrote it down that on 5th June, 3 p.m., I will be on Shark Tank Season 3. Stop me if you can. And rest is history. I am in front of you guys delivering this tab. Probably only because I was on Shark Tank. And yes, that was the moment. That Shark Tank Season 3 stage was the moment when I realized that, yes, you have achieved it. And all the thoughts, remember this video where I asked you, when I showed you guys that I wanted to cry? I got 3 checks from Sharks. You must have seen that video. I got 3 checks, and my reaction should have been like, oh my god, I got these checks, right? But the reaction was nothing. Because I had never experienced this kind of happiness in my life. It was a sense of achievement of something big. I just came out of the tank. My team congratulated me and asked me, sir, where is the party? And I replied, today is not the party day. When I can give me my time, it's my time finally. And you guys go to your rooms, I'll go to my room. This is the first time ever I'm sharing this in front of anyone. I came back to my room on that day. I was in hotel, I called my parents and I said this happened. And I cried. And I cried a lot. I remember these days, जब मैं flat पे बैठ के अकेले 1 BHK में I started Diva. I remember that day when I shot the second video when I wanted to cry. And then I remembered that day, that finally I have made it. I got 3 checks, and now we are India's number one, probably the leading brand of sarees. So, all these stories, what is the common thing in all these stories? There are few things which I really want to point out, which I really feel. One is that I never gave up in any sort of situation. Of course, it's gonna be a cliche conclusion, guys, but there's a saying that either you steal a cliche or clean the cliche, right? And I feel that in my life, everything has been a cliche story. A story of a guy from small village coming to Shark Tank, building a startup. It's a random story of a random guy which we have seen in Bollywood movies, right? But for me, it's not. For me, it's very personal. And the only thing is that, yeah, I never gave up. I never saw limitations in my journey, because what I feel is that limitations are not a fact, right? It's just an opinion of somebody towards you. Then I faced a lot of rejections in my journey, right? From the first day of startup, then to the second rejection in the second season of Shark Tank. So what I feel is that failures are never a roadblock to anyone, guys. Failures are not a roadblock, because I feel that it is the road. It was a road for me. I'm delivering a talk on a topic of a stepping stone, and with the stone, I am remembering this story, and I really want to share with you guys, and then want to conclude my talk. So this story is in Hindi, guys. So who doesn't understand Hindi, I'm really sorry for you guys. Because after that, you can just ask your friend to help you guys with this story. So this story helped me in a lot of times whenever I felt like that Ankush is giving up, or Ankush is breaking down. So this story goes like एक पत्थर था, एक पहाड़ था, और उस पहाड़ से 2 पत्थर निकाले गए, और जो 2 पत्थर थे वो एक मूर्तिकार को दिए गए और बोले कि इसको तराशे और मूर्ति बनाओ. फिर जो मूर्तिकार था उसने उसको मारना चालू किया, उसने चोट लगाना चालू किया, एंड एक पत्थर जो था वो टूट गया, और जो दूसरा पत्थर था उसकी बहुत अच्छी मूर्ति बन गई. तो जो मूर्ति बनी, उस मूर्ति को मंदिर में लगाया गया, और जो दूसरा पत्थर था जो टूट गया था उसको सीढ़ियों पे लगाया गया. एंड एक दिन आया, आफ्टर अ वीक, वो जो सीढ़ियों पे लगा पत्थर था वो जोर से रोने लगा. ही स्टार्टेड क्राइंग. एंड मूर्ति ने रिप्लाई करके पूछा दैट क्यों रो रहे हो, राइट? तो दैट सीढ़ियों वाला पत्थर रिप्लाइड कि हम दोनों को सेम पहाड़ से तोड़ा गया, सेम मूर्तिकार ने हमें तराशा, लेकिन लोग तुझ पे पांव रख के जाते हैं, लोग मुझ पे पांव रख के जाते हैं और तेरी पूजा करते हैं. लोग मुझ पे पांव रख के जाते और तेरी पूजा करते हैं, ऐसा क्यों? सो दिस इज द हाफ ऑफ द स्टोरी. I personally feel that I was also going through the same situation. Then that मूर्ति replied कि हम दोनों को सेम पहाड़ से तोड़ा गया, सेम मूर्तिकार ने हमें तराशा, लेकिन जब मार खाने की बारी आई, जब स्ट्रगल की बारी आई, जब चोट की बारी आई, तब तू टूट गया और मैं टूटा नहीं. बट तू टूट गया और मैं टूटा नहीं, क्योंकि तू टूट गया इसलिए आज लोग तेरे पे पाँव रख के जाते हैं, और मैं टूटा नहीं इसलिए लोग मेरी पूजा करते हैं. सो आई फील दैट आई हैड द ऑप्शन टू बी वन ऑफ द स्टोन्स, इधर द वन जो टूट गया और द वन जो टूटा नहीं. एंड दिस फोटो, दिस वन डे फोटो रिप्रेजेंट्स दैट आई एम दैट स्टोन जो टूटा नहीं, एंड मैं वो पत्थर हूं जो कभी टूटेगा भी नहीं. तो that's all, guys, and I really wanna conclude this whole session with just one line, that if I can do it, then anyone can, right? Because a guy from small village in this college with a very bad communication skills, with very bad CGPA, my CGPA is 6, guys, and I am yet to receive my degree from college, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. So if I can do it, then anyone can, and guys, nothing is impossible. Thank you. Thanks for listening to me, and that.